All right, guys, welcome back here. Oops, I think my camera fell down a little bit or something happened, but it's much lower than it was yesterday. Okay, that should be fine. VWAP says, get us out of this slump or the townspeople are going to show up with pitchforks and flaming torches looking to talk to you. We know where you are. If you guys want to show up where I am, you're more than welcome to. It'd be kind of nice to see a little bit more community here in Sarande. This place is it's an interesting place. Man, this pre-market was a freaking snooze fest. I mean, yesterday, I think yesterday we said this was like the slowest pre-market. I think today might be the all-time winner here because, I mean, there really wasn't too much going on. CRSR was just called out in the chat room. We could look at this one in a little bit. Let me just quickly review what's been going on here pre-market. We got RKDA making some moves here, but you know, it's really not looking too interesting. One thing I do like about this is that it's slightly above the 180-day moving average. That's a good sign. But there's huge overhead resistance on this ticker. Probably a lot of bag holders because of this recent kind of fake out here, this huge move. I don't know, not really able to hold its highs. Let's quickly go to this one. Should be it. Yeah, USA agriculture, 10 million float, 51 million market cap. Those are all things I like, but that big resistance at 4 is high. Like I said before, trending over the SMA, which 180 days SMA, that's good. I like the stats. The positive earning catalyst is okay, but again, the back holders and not able to hold its highs from the last spike is really just kind of not looking too good. At least it's not really pulling back more than, let's say, 30% for pre-market highs. That's a small good sign, and we do have some upside potential, but it's just not that exciting. TAOP. This is another ticker kind of popping up here a little bit late. Chinese software company with a catalyst. Looks like they're an NFT play now. 7 million float, 104 million market cap. Again, I'm also not super stoked about this one. Right now, it's only 14% down from the highs. I did miss this little run up here. It was looking kind of interesting. I just, till somewhere here, I didn't like the volume. I thought this ticker was really light on volume, so I wasn't interested in it. Then we had this really nice move here above the big resistance at 14. And when I mean big resistance at 14, if you come here on the daily chart, this is actually a weekly chart, but you still see it. You have big resistance here at 15, and then again here at roughly 14. Let's go to the 4-hour chart, zoom in a little bit more. You can see that resistance here again, and that's where we were popping into. So I was really cautious about this one, but I thought we were going to get an opportunity for a quick pullback, and we did. I took a small trade on this one. That's pretty much it. I think I did one more trade today. Which ticker was that? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, OCGN. I did a small trade on OCGN, but it didn't amount to anything, and I ended up taking a small loss on this one. It was right here after the first pullback. We kept pulling back. I bought a dip under VWAP, and then ended up kind of being in the red on this one, and then I kind of closed for almost break even. Either way, I'm up right now $102, but I only did 2 trades, and yeah, you're really managing their risk and not trading was kind of the best thing to do. Michael, that's a good one. An anus swamp for COVID. Oh, it's so bad. That's true. Getting all that stuff tested is a bit of a headache. Let's actually pull up RKDA here for a second again. This ticker is tickling in the right direction potentially. Nice volume coming in here. I did like the stats on this one. It's just the overhead resistance on RKDA really got me quite nervous in that recent flash. So probably back holders up on good fourth quarter. So that's good news. But it's usually not news where it's a game changing or anything like that, unless their earnings are amazing. Oh, today was such a slow pre-market. I was literally, after staring at it for 20 minutes and not really doing anything, I just went on the couch, read some articles, really chilled for a little bit, came back, was like still super under enthused. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, today's the last day of the month, and it's a short week. So tomorrow's pretty much Friday, technically. So let's see what we can squeeze out of it. We might get some opportunity. Who knows? 3 really slow pre-markets in a row. Right now it's 9:06 a.m. It's a Wednesday. Tomorrow's the last day of the week because Friday's Good Friday. Markets are closed March 31st. So there we go. Oh, don't forget, guys, if you don't have it in your calendars yet, remember tomorrow at noon, so after the stream, we're going to take about an hour pause, and then at noon Eastern Standard Time, we're going to go live again for about 30-45 minutes, talk about March recap, and then also a little bit of April forecasting, kind of thinking about how we want to go forward. Also, you probably saw here for a second, I have a few buy orders out on my day trading account. These are all, except Clove, are NFT plays. I figured I have pretty decent size in my day trading account, and all these NFT plays I've been pretty hot about, and they've been kind of selling off lately. So if I can get some low entries on some of these NFTs, I would be pretty happy, and I'd be looking to hold them, not like my usual 8-week kind of time frame, but probably at least a week or two. I'll give probably myself like a 2-week time frame, but ultimately, as long as the thesis is right. So I do want to kind of point that out. I'm going to be looking at these. And then Clove, not an NFT play, but it is really, really depreciated. And I kind of like the overall setup on it. We're coming up here on a pretty nice double bottom. I think $7 is really, really big support. Volume has been fading quite a lot. That's a really good sign. So I think even if, the company isn't doing that great, it's not going to take a lot for shorts to want to cover in these territories. Some news coming out or none at all, and maybe dip buyers coming in for this thing to run, good 10-15%. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm thinking, 10-15% is going to put us back here close to the double top. Actually, that's 20%. And then, we have that potential for these former highs here, former resistance zones, which was former support. So, it possible move over 30 into the 40s, maybe even 50%. So I just feel like, Clove and a lot of other tickers are very depreciated right now. And, obviously everything could keep going lower, but I really like the risk reward right now. So I'm looking for a few moves. You could see I would be taking small position size based on basically my average swing trade size, which is about $3,000. $3,000 to $4,000, sometimes $5,000. So all these would be smaller sizes. My day trading size right now is about $9,300 on average. So my day trading size is about 3 times my swing trading size. So all these positions would be a little bit lower, which gives me the option to average down if I want. But most likely, I'm just gonna reduce the risk that way. Let's go back to RKDA, kind of looking interesting. I kind of keep watching this one. Yeah, Mike, I feel you, man. Pre-market it's been a little light lately, but you always got to be ready to pivot, shift. I mean, if we look back on how I used to trade, and I mean, almost as a community, I felt like we traded a little bit different. This time last year, and even like every 3 months, we do kind of switch it up just a little bit. You always got to readjust yourself to the current market conditions. We've been seeing some pretty good moves late day as well. Like You know, after the stream, sometimes like around lunch, surprisingly, there's been some nice moves from like 11 to 12. Some good moves. Power hour, which is the last hour of the market. So like 3 to 4, we've seen some pretty good moves. But you know, you also got to live your life, and I can't be online that much, so so I'm not gonna trade that. I like to trade my mornings, then kind of be done. Yeah, SSPK, the marijuana play. I think that's SSPK is looking pretty nice as well. We did a nice trade on SSPK, and then I did a second trade on it, which you know pretty much was a break even, which kind of sucked. But yeah, Biden's going to be speaking in Pittsburgh, right? About the actually let's talk about that right now. Let's go here to the news articles. I think right at the front and center, Biden to set unveil expansion $2 trillion infrastructure plan. Would overhaul roads, transit, utilities, internet access. That's really nice, and more in the name of creating jobs. Great. It's also intended to combat climate change, radical racial inequality, and competition from China. Sounds pretty good to me. This is a big one. Pfizer says COVID-19 vaccine shows 100% efficacy in adolescents. And you guys know Pfizer is the BioNTech one. You could even see it in this picture a little bit, BioNTech. So that's really, really good news there. Again, the Biden infrastructure deal here on the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, it's popping up everywhere. So this is a major thing to be kind of looking at. President Biden will unveil his plan today, saying it would fix 20,000 miles of roads, 10,000 bridges, while 10,000 bridges, that's a lot of bridges, while addressing climate change and racial inequities. I wanted to say inequalities, but it's inequities. The proposal, which relies on corporate tax increases, would push federal investments in research and infrastructure to levels not seen since the 60s. I mean, at first look, it does sound pretty promising. Nothing like more roads. Also be nice to see like more efficient roads. So it's sometimes more efficient infrastructure. Sometimes it feels like there's already so many roads, but you know, I'm really not experienced in that area to really comment on it, but I'm just saying, you know, thoughts. Let's keep moving along here. You guys see this? America's imports are stuck on ships floating just off LA. There's a really good graphic here on the Wall Street Journal. You can kind of see this progress happening here, moving forward. And then you can start seeing they become extremely congested at one point right here. So yeah, that's a lot of ships here waiting. If I didn't know any better, that was a parabolic pattern. It even has a nice little support zone right here. Guys, we got to start trading different charts. Virgin Galactic got a cool looking new spaceship. It has kind of that same silver that SpaceX has here. Very nice. The CEO says this is kind of like the beginning of their official fleet. That's going to be flying the aspiring astronauts into space. Again, you know, President Biden in Pittsburgh today. That's really the big one. The $2 trillion plan here includes $115 billion to repair or rebuild bridges, like we were talking about in roads. $100 billion to expand high-speed broadband across the entire country. I love that, man. Sign me up to fast internet any day. You can increase taxes all you want. $100 billion to upgrade and build new schools. That sounds amazing. You all know the American school system is definitely a little behind. $100 billion to expand and improve power lines and spur a shift to clean energy. I mean, you know, it's always a question on how things are going to get paid for, but I'm not going to lie. I mean, these are nice initiatives on face value. So sounds really good there. I would definitely recommend, you know, digging into it a little bit more, reading an article in your free time. So COVID cases here in the U.S. really doing well. Good low cases. Death rates falling. Amazing. Good to see that. Like you guys know, right now I am in Albania, where cases are looking kind of similar, you know, falling off here. I gotta say, it's absolutely crazy here. People act like there's no such thing as corona. Everything's kind of open. There is still a curfew at 8, but before the curfew comes in, it's all normal here. Pretty wild. I spoke to several people here and they've all had corona already. It's, you know, between October and February, it seems like it was happening. Here we go. Warzone update. Massive new Call of Duty Warzone update. Guess we're gonna have to check that out. If you guys haven't checked it out already, on our Discord, we have a Call of Duty section. I actually got to get back on that. We haven't played now in like 2-3 weeks. I think we're overdue for a match, so stay tuned there, guys. It's totally free, by the way. It's freaking mind-blowing. It's free. You just got to download it and ready to go. I'll check those out later. So again, the Pfizer vaccine study popping up here. You deliver modern vaccine in the first quarter. Germany limits the AstraZeneca vaccine. All right, well, let's get ready here for some trading. I'm waiting for, I just missed my entry on Ethereum. You guys probably remembered me talking about this yesterday if you're on the stream, but I missed my entry, but just like, I don't know, 1 or 2%. I was like, no. Ethereum's one of the cryptocurrencies that I'm swing trading quite a lot, and Bitcoin is just something I just average into all the time. XLM is a ticker I average into as well. But yeah, Bitcoin I find, or crypto in general, I find best to invest in and kind of forget. Swing trading a little bit. I'm swing trading crypto actually right now on my Robinhood account, out of all things. They do steal the spread. That's how they make money. But you know, the fees on crypto are so high that I almost don't even mind it. You're always going to be paying some fees somewhere. So right now I am swing trading Ethereum on Robinhood. But I think, you know, other than that, I really like Binance. And then, you know, Coinbase is a great exchange, but unless you're really doing big volume on Coinbase, you're paying so many fees on Coinbase. And that's if you use Coinbase Pro, which is already the less fees. It's one of the most expensive exchanges, so be careful with Coinbase. When I was doing active trading and I was doing over $1 million in volume trailing 30 days, I was paying, I don't know, like $1,200-1,300 a month in fees and trading fees. It was brutal, like, and I was paying reduced fees because I had big volume, so it's not fun. That's why I feel like trading stocks is so amazing. Plus, like, you know, it's quick. You know, there's a market open. And right now in America and in many other countries, it's free, so it's pretty great. Mike got second Moderna vaccine. Heck yeah, man. Good for you. I have several family members that are all vaccinated as well. They're all in their first vaccine. I think they're waiting for their second vaccine this week. I'm over here in Europe not getting any sort of vaccine. I swear I'm about to take a flight back to the US. I was already looking for a flight today. Might fly to Utah for a few weeks to get vaccinated. So if I'm in Utah soon, don't be surprised. Yeah, we use level 2, of course. Yeah, like it says, I Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase, it's a little bit of a love-hate relationship, you know. Mostly hate. But, you know, they have a nice platform, and it's okay. I mean, you know, if anything, I'm the one who should be probably most mad at Coinbase, but because that's where I got hacked. But yeah, I don't know. I still think it's an okay brokerage. It just, it's definitely not the best. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, Steven. My place is in Florida, but I got some family in Utah, and I got some family in Utah, and so I probably hang out there for a little bit, but we'll see. Man, guys, it is such a snooze fest out here. Nice little 3% pop on RKDA, but you know it's not good when, you know, that's like the best thing that's happening right now in stocks. So, I don't know. I'm looking for NFTs to sell off a little bit more, and then I would like to get some size on them. I'm looking for DLPN, which isn't really down too much. OCG, which is actually up right now, pre-market. ZKIN, another one I'm looking kind of at. And then, like I said before, Clove, which has depreciated so much lately, a nice double bottom territory. Looking for a bounce off of Clove. DLPN here on the 4-hour, looking kind of interesting. I'm being very conservative, only if, like, you know, there's a flash sell-off. I already think a lot of these are at great bounce territories and, you know, probably should be bought already, but I'm just gonna, you know, really lowball it. If I get an entry, great. If not, I honestly am totally fine with that as well. So very, very hands off on those. ZKIN already finding quite a bit of support, but could easily keep selling off. I'd be a little bit more, I'm probably the most cautious on ZKIN because I would only buy this one once we come back to the 180 simple moving average on the 4-hour. And then really kind of find this bigger support zone. Yeah, Jason, I'm hoping that too. All right, I got another 6.5 minutes here before the market opens. Not really sure what to do. I'm gonna fill up my tea again. I've had like 8. I've had like 8 of these things, and I'm drinking so much tea. I don't even think it's really that good, but that's what happens when pre-market's so slow. CRSR was called out earlier for possible swing trade. CRSR. I'm not sure what this ticker is all about, so I'm gonna quickly look it up. CRSR. Computer hardware, Corsair gaming, PC components. Looks like a nice keyboard. I've definitely heard of this company before, or at least recognized them. 3.5 billion market cap. Decent publicity constantly coming out. Did they have earnings recently? They did have earnings. Didn't really beat. They were below earnings, so they sold off a little bit here. But they're popping, after a double bottom, they're popping back above the 9 EMA. That's actually a pretty good sign. Found a lot of support here, had a double bottom. From here, I would probably give them about 15% downside, 20% upside. I think there's going to be a little bit of a move though, at least. I mean, this was a nice breakout, pullback, already up 6% from the pullback. Good chance for continuation. I think they look all right. There's no dividend. I don't know much about this company, but yeah, it could be a good play. A lot of selling going on, but that's fine. You can't really comment on selling so much. At 35. Yeah. Buying is always a bit more interesting, but selling, it doesn't really necessarily mean that's a bad. People sell for many reasons, but people really only buy for one reason. Let's see what we can squeeze out of the market today. And remember, guys, if we don't do any more trading today, it's also totally fine. You know, sometimes the hardest part about trading is not trading. You know, it's always like so easy to be like, man, I got to do something. But then, you know, like on Monday morning, you know, if I just didn't do anything, you know, I would have never lost $1,000. But then, you know, luckily I was able to dig myself out of the hole. But yeah, Michael, you know, the hype could easily fade. That's why I'm being very conservative. I'm not buying any yet. I'm waiting for even bigger sell-offs. Anyway, guys, we got another 2 minutes here. If you are totally new here, especially if you're watching this on playback, you want to learn more about what we're doing every single day, our strategy and all of that fun stuff, we have a foundation video series here at tradejournal.co/connect. And what else we got? We got the Discord group, which I highly recommend, guys, exploring, checking out a little bit more. And just being part of the community. The more you contribute, or the more you interact, I guess is a better word, the more you'll learn, and that's what it's all about. All right, let's kind of get back here. Another minute 40 seconds. Man, I was really hoping something would kind of come to us, but nothing's coming to us. It's just like dead man out here. It's like a desert. Only news really is the $2 trillion package that Biden's going to be talking about here, infrastructure package in Petersburg pretty soon. No, Pittsburgh, not Petersburg. Sorry about that. All right, guys, let's get to it. Another minute. Obviously, let's change time of force already to day. And RKDA, this is probably one of my favorite at the moment, which is, you know, very loosely, I can say that. I think we got some, you know, 17% upside. Maybe we're going to have a triple top here at 4. I'm not crazy optimistic that we're going to break 4 because of, you know, a lot of overhead resistance, but you never know. Also, big resistance here on TAOP. It's not really able to hold its high as well, but, you know, it sold off a bit, 15, 16, 17%, so maybe it's going to have a little bit of a red to green. I don't know. We'll see. Another 20 seconds here, so we'll just kind of take it chill, All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. RKDA has potential. I just really don't like how this one's flushed in the past. Watching TOP with you guys here at the open. RKDA have found support, pulling higher. A bit of a doji, kind of choppy. I'm waiting for a move on this one back to 4. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. Oof, that was a strong, big volume though on the open. Wow, who would have thought it would be right back? Shaky. $73 million volume on RKDA. TAOP with $50 million volume. DLPN. Slow. Slow. Watching RKDA. Not really sure. It's a bit of a shaky open on it, but it found support and buying volume's actually quite good looking. Is 325 going to crack? That's the big question. I kind of think it might find some support here and do like a little rip back to the upside. We have huge support, 180 simple moving average. So I'm not sure how much lower we're going to go. Let's see if 320 breaks. $10 million float. So it's a quick one. Could be, has the potential to be quick at least. CLRO with a big bottom bounce, found support, spiking back up. It's actually not looking too bad, 10% move. Could be worth a small little pop here. Lacking a catalyst. Volume's very light on it. Earnings came out yesterday, so they're up on earnings. Seeing if we can get a small size on this one at 80. Missed my fill, but that's okay. That was the first pullback, so there's good potential here for a break of 4. Traders are looking for tickers right now. Usually I don't trade tickers that are only at $17 million volume, but Corey calling out DCTH. This one's all over the place. Back on the 180 day at 15. Interesting spot. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to break past 16 really. 15, 16 is big resistance. A little bit of a bottom bounce there. Probably one of the pre-market biggest losers. PRPH kind of making some moves as well. Man, today's a slow day. YVR moving. Partnership deal to create a unique multi-token IP platform. Okay. Doesn't sound too shabby. 23% up on the day. It's a wiki one, so I'd probably be really as conservative as possible. I'm still watching RKDA on my second screen. 55 million market cap, 12.6 shares outstanding, million shares outstanding. There's just a lot of stuff that's not good. Like, we're not getting really clean tickers. Hello, Brad. RKDA, possible entry on RKDA at 15, watching it. RKDA long. Possible second fill there. I forgot to move the open back here. $306. Gotta be careful. You know, that was a big flush there. 6% dip on this one. Definitely got to be a little bit careful. Big bottom there at 304. Let's see how well this area can hold. $308. It looks like support came in there at 308. But that last candle was kind of strong. Definitely some decent potential. New minute coming up soon. Possible break here through 12. I'm going to close out for a small loss on this one. To be honest, I was losing enthusiasm for it kind of quickly. I didn't like how strong it sold off, so I took a small loss on RKDA just now, down 20 bucks on that one. I'd rather have a small loser than holding onto a loser too long, and I felt like could have happened. Yeah, I could have walked away with a small profit. Either way, it was a scratch. I was expecting a quicker bounce back to the upside. Is what it is. Yeah, it's at 315 now, so I could have walked away with like 1 cent a share profit, maybe. I don't know. Not really too interesting. CLRO. Nice move there on CLRO. That was a good call out for sure. This one had a great little pullback. Upside till about 4.2. It's a slow day. Slow day. RKDA selling off again. I would consider trading RKDA again. My fear was that break of 305. That was I was a little nervous about that. DOP selling off. Just a lot of selling off. YVR looking pretty snazzy. This was the winner. I had a limit order at 411. I actually ended up removing that one because I jumped on RKDA. So that's a little painful, I'm not gonna lie. Could have nailed this one. So congrats to anyone that did nail YVR. I think that was probably one of the better movers. So nice move there. I'm gonna put a quick limit order here at 25 just in case. But there's a huge resistance here at 4.5. Big time resistance. Possible move though to about 5. Sweet, this one's got the energy right now. Keep an eye on YVR. YVR might get halted here. 470 could be getting halted. 470 is still a lot of power. Boom! YVR halted at 470. You! Big congrats to anyone trading that one. Oh, this one slipped right through my fingers. Look at this. Canceled order. YVR at 411. I just canceled the one at 425, but 411 and even 408. Both of those would have got filled. Well, 408, it hit 408. I don't know if I would have got filled, but definitely 411. Oh well, it is what it is. So 5-minute halt here, going to open up at 45 and 42 seconds. So let's give YVR a little bit of time. In the meantime, let's pull this one up, YVR. Let's see what's cracking on it. It's a Canadian electronic gaming company. 53 million market cap. I don't know what it was doing pre-market. Pre-market was okay, held its highs all right, 33%, and then did 15%, half of that. Okay. That's why I wasn't really looking at it pre-market. $9 million float, roughly, a little bit less. And then they had the partnership news with the tokenization, multi-token platform. Okay, so nice. We got a runner here. It's good to see that. Liquid Media Group. All right, well, let's see how we snag this one. I'm going to quickly run to the restroom, drank too much tea. I will be right back and hopefully ready for the open. All right, another like 40-50 seconds here for YVR to open. I'm watching RKDA. Might actually trade this one more time. If it dips below 3 with light volume, I'd probably consider it. watching YVR. I'm going to go small size if I do trade this one. It's going to be an interesting open. Good luck, everyone. Instant move higher, huh? Strong. RKDA just went long. Like I said, I was looking for that break of 3. Possible size at 96 as well. Didn't go down to 96. Bit of a potential bottom bounce here. This was a key zone, 3. It's a pretty strong volume break. Size again at 96. Still chipping away. I'm down to 95. Let's see what kind of continuation we get here. One, two, three, four, 5 big red candles in a row. Definitely some bigger support here, but I would like to see it get back above 3. I'm not sure if we're going to get a move over 3.5, 3.6. That would be a very strong move. Right now it's even going back down again. So we had a little 2% pop there, but it didn't really amount to much. Long term, you know, this one has a really nasty kind of view. So that's why I'm trying to be like very careful. Yeah, 94 chipping away. Possible a little bit more size here. I missed that one. Still some support coming in. Moving back to 97. I want to quickly see what YVR is up to. Great pullback on YVR, 9% move there. Big congrats, anyone nailed that one. Yeah, it looks like I'm trading the wrong ticker a little bit. Happens. I got it up on my second screen. It's slow. I kind of want to watching YVR right now. Let's go back. Slightly up on it. 3. Let's hope it goes back above 3. That's my goal here. Closing there at 3. We were able to make some profit on it, so I can't complain. 100 140 after being down a little bit on RKDA, so can't really complain. I think what I did wrong though was just the fact that YVR obviously is just such a better ticker, so that's a little bit unfortunate. YVR perfectly hit the $5 zone I was looking for. Big congrats to anyone that nailed this one. Oh, 25% move. I perfectly missed it. Oh, can't believe that. Oh well, is what it is. It's 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's just keep going here, calm and collected. Looks like RKDA I sold a little bit too soon, now at 3.03. Beautiful, beautiful pullbacks. Two great picture perfect pullbacks on YVR. Awesome, awesome guys for whoever nailed that one. I mean, that was clean stuff. Appreciate it, Ramoli. Thanks for that answer, Steven. That's exactly true. This is not a copy trading channel. This is where we just learn together as a community. Everyone has a different trading style and everyone needs to learn that for themselves. Anyone trading this pullback? I would be a little bit nervous here of a flush back to 4.6. I would be very careful trading this one. It looks a little bit top heavy. Let's see what happens. My size is way too much, I just realized. Heck yeah, Tyler. Slow and steady. We're getting there. YVR finding some support. We've had some, not even that ferocious pullbacks on this one. I mean, yeah, we've sold off like 10% or so, but totally not outside the realm of just normal activity. Big resistance on YVR though, around 5 to 5.2. That's why I'm really not trying to jump on it right here. Maybe it's gonna have a move over 5, but I'd be so nervous if it's a fake out, so I'm not touching it. 4.8's trying to hold though. Boom. Heck yeah, Juan. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Love it. YVR, there's that move we were talking about, that possible bounce back to 5, maybe even a fake out, and then potentially the flush. Is this the flush happening right now? I don't know, but you know, this is what I was so nervous about. Could have maybe traded that move. Ooh! 4.7. Let's see if we can get a small size here at 69. I don't know if we will. Could be a quick recovery. Gonna remove my order for now. Put another one. 64. Let's just keep watching this one. Obviously, I don't want to get halted. Nice. There's the move. I'm gonna close this one, and the reason I'm gonna close it is literally because of what I just said. I don't want to get halted into. It could keep halting. I know this is a ticker that halts, so I'm not going to risk it. And I just closed this one. It was a scratch. I actually didn't want the trade. I go ahead and I went to remove my trade, and literally as I go to do that, I get filled. So yeah, Let's see what happens here. Pulled back to 62. Selling off again. 56. Could be a great dip buy, but you're risking a potential hold. RKDA, great double bottom there. I don't know if you guys are watching RKDA. Sweet, sweet, sweet double bottom. Now possible move back above 9 EMA. It's, you know, it's tradable. It's not a great day today, guys, but there's opportunity. And I think the two best opportunities I freaking missed, which is extremely stressful. But I think if anyone snagged these two pullbacks, you pretty much should probably just pack your bags, celebrate, and or celebrate and, you know, pack your bags. It's just like, I don't know how much more opportunities we're gonna get today. I think those were really good moves. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit of FOMO for missing those two, but you know, just gotta try to brush it off, you know, not think about it too much. Rolly, did you jump on the double bottom? That was a sweet, sweet setup. Nicholas, I'm definitely still in Playboy. Oh, are you crazy? Of course I'm in Playboy. What's it doing today? Oh, yeah. Crawling back up. Crawling, crawling. Good to see that. That sell-off, though, was pretty heavy. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit... I have PTSD from that sell-off. Let's quickly go to our IRA account. Where is it? PLBY. Yeah, we're up, you know, 1,000 on this one, a little more, which is crazy because my position size was about, you know, 1,500. So, you know, we almost went up 100% on PLBY. Unfortunately, PLBY is literally my smallest position out of all these. Obviously, besides the one share tickers, but like seriously, BFT, for anyone that doesn't know. Transferred now to PaySafe. The merger is complete. PSFE. That's why the PNL open PNL day and all of these are kind of out of place. Let's go back to day trading here. We're up to 83. I really don't know if we're going to do any more day trading, guys. It's not amazing for day trading right now. I think the best opportunity is YVR. And I snoozed right through it, like I said earlier. CLF, kind of a good move there. Consistent. Nice, Corey. Nice little 120 in the bank. Let's take this opportunity to maybe go through our swing trades a little bit. I'll just put them here, current account. We'll pull this down a little bit, and then let's go to the charts. We'll leave it on the 4 hour. I don't think they're going to be loading right now, my entries. Oh, they are, which is nice. Guys, I got to say Matterport here. I mean, not Matterport. That's GHVI. We'll talk about that one in a second. ACIC with Archer. The kind of drone aviation taxi Uber thing is looking like it really, you know, it's not going to sink much more. It looks like selling pretty much died here. Volume just died here altogether. Could be a great bottom bounce. I need this thing to pop 20% before I could close for a break even. I gotta say, what I really don't like that I did on this trade is my whole goal on this trade was a quick breakout here and for some reason I didn't trade. I was waiting for that move to 18, I mean above 20. You know, I was up 30% on this one, and I totally fumbled on it. That was a big blow. Clove, I'm waiting for this one to maybe dip below 7, and I'm going to start accumulating in my day trading account. But if it doesn't, it doesn't happen. CLVR, I'm long just one share. It's not really a size. GHVI, this is Matterport having a double bottom, looking really, really good. I might even add this one to my day trading account as well, but we'll see. GeoEV, Canoe, only long one share on this one. Modular EV kind of car. I don't know. I might take this one off my watch list, but then I don't have to close my one share, which I might just do any moment. GRWG, Growth Generation. I like this stock. I don't have any more to allocate into it. Otherwise, I probably would have bought some around 40 on this dip. Actually, on the break of 40, that was kind of my goal, but I didn't have any more funds available. IPOE, you know, again, another ticker, SoFi, that's going to be going public. Exchange, it's a brokerage house. I'm pretty bullish on this one. I probably would buy down if I could, but again, you know, full allocation here on this portfolio. NVVE is a ticker that I got to really figure out how I want to, you know, play this one. I'm not really following up on this company as much as I should. We're long a very small size, only 15, almost $1,600. We're down about 500 on this one. So it's like a 30% loss on this one. We bought it before the merger, and we were up originally on this one quite a bit. So, you know, some of these tickers I just held too long. And tomorrow, during the March recap, I'm going to talk a lot about swing trading and how I want to kind of change a few things up a little bit. Playboy, we're still long this ticker. You know, I don't really plan to sell it yet. I was looking originally to sell it into a move into the 25s, but you know that, you know, selling off. PSFE, you know, PaySafe. Let's hope that it finds some support and, you know, rips higher, because so many of these tickers, you know, I was green on, and then I pretty much just held them too long, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. You know, swing trading is always a little bit different. Swift, big support here at 8. I really like it. Look, it's a little popping up here again. Kind of a little bit of an Adam Eve pattern. I don't know. I'm pretty bullish on a lot of these. I mean, I'm kind of like a broken record at this point. A lot of these tickers, I would just be buying more if, you know, if I had funds in the swing trade portfolio. Osprey Tech, I'm a little bit nervous on this one. It seems like it did make a higher low here, which is a good sign. I would like to see it break back above 11, but I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be holding it. SFTW, I might have to do some further research again on that one. SSPK, this is just a really hot marijuana play. I would have wanted to go long this one again, but I didn't have my allocation left on this portfolio. We had one phenomenal trade here from 12.3 to 24.65. This was an amazing 100% plus return. I ended up dip buying this one, getting long again, and then selling for a small profit, but unfortunately I missed that bigger move to the upside. So I love SSPK. I think I'm going to keep trading this one, but again, for now, I'm, you know, no funds. THBR, probably going to close this one out on the next rally, ideally over 10.5, and then just kind of leave this one. VIH, I'm extremely bullish on VIH. It's a cryptocurrency play, the backed exchange. I'm not going to be buying more in my IRA, but I'm actually accumulating VIH in my investment portfolio. I'm just pretty much buying this one almost on a weekly basis now, VIH. I'm pretty bullish on this one. XL, you know, I fumbled here pretty bad. I wanted to close out my whole size here, take a small loss, like 70 cents a share. Unfortunately, my sell order was like at 14 something, and I missed it by like 1 or 2%. It was a disaster, and now we're down 40% on this position. Ugh, horrible. So I'm waiting for this one to have some sort of rally. I don't really care how strong it is. I mean, it most likely be a dead cat bounce, but I'll probably be closing XL pretty soon for a loss. But you know, I'm not going to be closing it here. I'm going to wait for something to happen. Yeah. So overall, you know, our accounts doing all right. You know, a lot of things are just depreciated and they're kind of stuck. A lot of consolidation. So I think, you know, pretty soon we're gonna have a nice rally of some sort, and we'll close out some of the losers, and then, you know, hopefully let the winners rally. And that's just, you know, swing trading in a nutshell. But yeah, In terms of day trading, man, it's a snooze fest out here. But WAFU popping up. Look at this thing, just whap. Anyone get that? Really nice. Appreciate it, Gab. Take a look at GTBIF, foreign company. Yeah, Hillian. Yeah, we closed that one. Luckily, right in time. Yeah, velocity. We got a small green position today. WAFU kind of kicking up some energy. Obviously, huge resistance at 12.5. Volume's looking good on it. Not the biggest fan that it was halted, but this pullback right here, I missed this one. This was just about a perfect move. Congrats to anyone that nailed that. I didn't. It's kind of sad that the last day of the month is a little bit slow, but at the same time, you know, kind of is what it is. I can't force it. I wonder how tomorrow's gonna be. Corey's on crack over there. Corey, did you trade WAFU? WAFU would have been a perfect one for your third coffee. That ticker just screams too much coffee. All the caffeine heads trading it must have been freaking out on that 10-minute hold. Probably freaking scratching their necks about to... GTBIF. Bit of a sell-off. Increasing sell volume, that's not the best sign. Usually when a ticker's going down, you want the sell volume to be going down as well. That's good. That's divergence. That's what you want to jump on. But GTBIF kind of looks like something shady's going on. I mean, it had a ridiculously strong move from 369, so I don't know. Maybe it's just, you know, a matter of time till this one decides to take some more profits. 25 acting as support. Bounced off this area twice now. Some more support at 21. Yeah, I don't know how I'd want to play this one. I'd probably be a bit more cautious. This thing looks like it just started cracking bigger support. We've had about a 35% dip there. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get a full sell-off here to 21, but I'll put an alert on this one. Could be a possible trade at some point. Let's quickly go to the current account here. I want to see these potential trades I might enter at some point. Clove, DLPN, some of these NFTs that we're looking at. But they're already starting to bounce. So I'm not really sure if we're gonna get our fills on them. OCG just had a rejection here, so OCG might sell off again. This could be a fun little accumulation. I don't know. Most likely I'll close all of those, but if it does have some flash, you know, fire sale, then we'll go long. RKDA popping up again, breaking 3. This could be the move back to VWAP. 9 EMA on the 5-minute though is just so heavy sellers. Check out the daily chart. This one really doesn't breed any confidence in my book, so I don't know. I probably won't touch this one again. It's nasty. So much overhead resistance. Max upside, I would probably argue 4, but the volume is high today. So, you know, if it does hold, I'd be kind of, you know, that'd be kind of interesting, but, you know, it's just such a choppy chart. It just doesn't look good. This 5-minute chart right here, you can tell it's just had so much sell volume into the open. Right now it's having a bit of a bounce. It looks to be more of a dead cat bounce. I'd be careful. This could flush again, another 10%, find support around 275. I don't know, from there it might be dead. I don't know, I'm not optimistic. Bit of a head and shoulders pattern here. Is there a head and shoulders pattern on TOS? I'm not sure. I never use all this stuff. I just like my simple indicators. But there it is, more or less. So ideally, at this point, it should kind of come back from where it came from, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. RKDA though, look at this thing. On the 1 minute, it looks so tempting. Corey, did it really? Lightspeed crashed on you twice this morning. After paying super high fees, I would freak out. Yeah, Corey, I also feel like we're going to see something today. I also feel like I'm going to miss it. Either way, day trading recap here. If I don't keep trading, which it doesn't look like it, we're up 283 today. I barely did any trades. RKDA leading the win, which is, you know, nice because we missed YVR because of RKDA. So I would rather not have profits on RKD or have a small loss and took those big trades on YVR. YVR was really the winner, and I can't believe I missed it. Two perfect moves. Big breakout here. Pull back with decreasing sell volume. That's a big sign. We have VWAP and the 9 EMA coming as support. Big move. This one would have been hard to get. I think I would have missed this one. I probably would have been too conservative. I probably would have waited for a move below 4.5 and missed this one. But, you know, second perfect attempt here. I ultimately traded this one on the flush, a little bit of a bottom bounce. But, you know, it was a scratch. It was an accidental trade more than anything. So, yeah. But whatever, I'll take my 40 bucks. At least I can get some dinner. Yeah, Corey, that's true. TOS has been pretty okay. I've had issues with it pre-market, and the market open, I've also had issues with it. It's just like I'm avoiding using it at certain times, which makes it feel like it's okay because I just don't use it when it's not okay. But if you try to get aggressive on TOS at certain times, you're going to throw your laptop out the window. So I don't know. I guess in the end of the day, nothing's really perfect. It's unfortunate though that Lightspeed's having issues because of the fees. Like, that would freak me out a little bit. But yeah, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, totally have a disaster. Any useful options book? Kyle's wondering. I don't know. I haven't really done my due diligence in options. I would probably buy like the top 5 recommended ones and freaking go through all of them, man. Study, and then, you know, once you find the one you like the most, read it like 3, 5, 6 times. Like my favorite, you know, book on chart candles, the Chart Candle Bible, I think I've read now, I don't know, 4 times. North of 3, I feel like. I don't know. Definitely north of 3. I just don't know if it's like 4 or 5. I skim it a lot, but like a total read through. Yeah. YVR back in the game. Pop back up here. Light volume though. Bit of a little flag going on here. Whoops, come on, let's get a little higher. $5.9 could be an entry on this one. I think I'm gonna probably wrap it here though. 4.6. I would try to get an entry as close as possible to 4.6 or the 9 EMA, but I don't know. Maybe it's just gonna rip without. Yep, there it goes. Had to be quick on that one. Good call, Corey. YVR flying. Keyword dumpster diving for stocks. Heck yeah, Ramoli. That's what it's all about, man. Like, let's keep dumpster diving because I think right now we're literally like surrounded by good opportunities for swing trading. Heck, I want like I feel like right now I just want to take out like I don't know, put more money into my investment portfolios and my swing portfolios and just keep accumulating. Look at that flush on YVR. Nasty. This is why I'm not trading anymore. If it's a bad trading day and you start getting aggressive because you missed opportunities, you oftentimes get slapped in the face with a giant fish. So not just does it hurt, it smells too. Like these two perfect opportunities create huge FOMO. And then people start, trying to trade breakouts on a day you shouldn't be trading breakouts, especially, after 10 o'clock. And then you start getting freaking seriously butthurt. I've been in this situation dozens of times, so I'm purely speaking out of personal experience. And that's why it's so easy for me right now to sit on my fingers, because I just know the trauma of trading after having FOMO from missing moves. That's why I was kind of like, I should just wrap up. Yeah, that was WAFU. Let's go back to WAFU. This one's freaking fire. Fire mania. I like this one. I think the fact that we're above 12.5 is very bullish. Maybe we're going to get moved to 15 or so. But this one's got bag holders in it, and bag holders are painful. This is a little bit of divergence going on here. This might dip back below 12.55. It's going higher, but sell volume's increasing, so be careful there. Yup, boom, there's the sell-off. Up 45, 43. Ugh. So I don't know. Does have upside potential. So if this doesn't sell off too much, maybe find support somewhere between, I don't know, 11.5 and 12. Maybe this is going to have a great continuation. I don't know. Zig says Alex is my spirit animal. That's absolutely hilarious. Unfortunately, Coma, there's no offset option on TOS. Otherwise, I probably would do an offset by like, well, on TOS you can't do extended decimal places, so having an offset could be dangerous. I don't know, maybe just 1 cent or so. It's hard to say. I don't have an offset, so I can't really comment on it because I can't speak from experience. I also can't really speak from experience with wash sale rule. I've never really had to apply it myself. I've never held a ticker over a year that I ended up selling and then rebuying 30 days later. So I've never had to deal with the wash sale rule, but I don't know. It's such a specific thing that I really doubt you're going to have issues with it. And if you really think so, I'd probably ask your accountant, your tax man or woman. But I don't know. I really don't think it's going to affect you. Well, it could. Maybe that's why you're asking about it, because you're in the situation. But most people don't have to worry about it. Anyone using interactive brokers, by the way? Because if you are using interactive brokers, we got a new sheet here. So if you go to Trade Journal Discord, to help with the import. So the import should go a little bit faster. Let me actually quickly show you guys how freaking amazing it is. Trade journal. So if you go to Trade Journal, or yeah, well, actually, if you go to the interactive brokers on Discord, and you want to learn how to import your files into Trade Journal so you can quickly do it, quickly get your trades imported. If you go to the import wizard, right now the only example, so you go to import new entries, and then you go, here's the download CSV file. So a lot of people are trying to make their own CSV files, and they were having issues with interactive brokers. I'm speaking to 3 people right now about it. Basically, I wanted to help out a little bit and make the same thing we have for TD Ameritrade. So what you do is you basically you import your data here. You just kind of copy and paste it here. And then we have a few kind of automatic calculations, and then it puts the information in the right format, and then you just download this section, this sheet right here. You go to File, Download, comma separate CSV file right here, and then it downloads this tab only as a CSV, and that you can import into here. And once you import that into here, then you can use the wizard. The wizard button only appears once you have entries that don't have trades matched to it. Hopefully that's probably a lot. I'm gonna make a video on this for sure, so no worries. It's gonna be a short video as well. And then what you want to do is make sure, like, let's say there's 4 trades here. I mean, your data is probably going to be like 100 or 200 lines, but right now there's only 4. You want to make sure to go down as far as possible, right? And then just delete everything you don't need. So now you have 4 trades here. So yeah, we'll dive into this a little bit more for anyone that's curious. But if you do have any questions, just go to the Discord or email me. Interactive brokers has been kind of high in the questions. I'm getting a lot of questions about it too. So I did want to kind of just bring that up very quickly. Dang, that's savage. Owed 800K in taxes. This guy's, that sounds a little bit heavy. You'll have to share that article. I would love to read it. If you can, email it to me, alex@tradejournal.co, or throw it in the Discord. I'm sure other people would want to read it as well. I think that'd be good fun. But yeah, thanks for letting us know. Nathan's wondering, when you buy a stock today and sell it for less than buy it and the same day at a lower price, you get a wash. So how do you avoid that? That's only though for capital gains. So that's only for investing. Yeah. Codename Alan Winter. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, that's a big thing too. Your broker is always going to give you a 1099 with everything already pre-calculated for your day trades, for your investments, interest, dividends. It's all going to be there, guys. So a lot of the stresses that I feel like have been coming out in the community lately on taxes are a little bit unjustified. Contact your broker. They'll review your 1099 with you. I think it's really rare that you're gonna have like huge issues, or you're just gonna have some random massive tax bill. To get to that point, you probably already know that you're doing something wrong, or I don't know. There's going to be a bigger issue. So I really, guys, as long as you're just filing your 1099s, I don't think you're going to have any major stress. Again, Jonathan, I don't have to do anything. The broker does that in the 1099. It's very straightforward. Yeah, that was a nice bounce. Did you trade that? It's exactly what we were talking about too, between 11.5 and 12, and went to 11.9. Nice, beautiful bounce. I'm already wrapped up day trading. I don't want to kind of FOMO into any other move. We're wrapping up at 283. Small day, but you know, last day of the month, so I'm fine with that. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we're going to be diving into stats at 12 noon. Looks like we're going to be ending the month over $1,400 in profit with our day trading account only, so that's really good. I want to really dive into some of these stats on the live stream tomorrow. There's a few things I want to really dive into. I always like to try to find this one major point that's kind of keeping me from getting to that next level in my day trading. So that's really what we're going to be exploring. So if you guys have any questions as well, or if you guys have any questions as well, you know, think of something you want to ask during the live stream tomorrow, which we're going to be starting the second one at noon for the March recap, and we're going to have a Q&A session. So if you want to, really, dive into these stats with me, don't forget to, maybe brainstorm a little bit ahead of time. Maybe check out your stats if you guys have any questions on your stats, and yeah, it'll be a fun little community session. Maybe we'll have some good beers. Last time in Montenegro, we had a nice IPA. Let's see, we'll get maybe like 2 beers ready to go. There was this really good restaurant I went to yesterday, or the day before yesterday. It was called the Beer House. They had some nice German beers there. I was so happy. It was a good time. Oh yeah, 14K. Is that what I said? 14K. Syra, you can't post links here, unfortunately. I can't even turn that on. It just doesn't work. So just shoot me an email. I can share it here with everyone, or just put it on Discord. Then everyone will have it right away. Or I'll put it in the Discord for you. Otherwise, I really do appreciate sharing it, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, nice, Corey. 4% trade. Heck yeah. Ching ching. Thanks, Ramoli. So I didn't do a lot of trades today. I don't know. What did we do? Like 5 to 7 trades? I don't know. We did 310 trades this month. So with 20 trading days. Actually, I don't even think there was 20 trading days, because one day was a holiday, so I think it was 19. So we did pretty much 16 trades a day on average. It's okay. Tomorrow is the first. So yesterday was a good day. We've had only green Mondays and Tuesdays. That's really nice. And Wednesdays now too. Looks like, so the later in the week, the sloppier my trading gets, it kind of looks like here. This is when we started taking Fridays off. We took 2 Fridays off now. In terms of live streaming, you can see I do less trading. I'll do like 2 trades pre-market, and then I'm just done, or like a few trades pre-market. I usually don't trade the open anymore on Friday, just because I like the downtime. So this is pretty nice. Man, Monday we only did 13 trades and we were down almost $1,000. at market open or after the market opened. Oh my god! And then we did like a full recovery in just 3 trades. That was a close call. But you know, you can see here I really limited my downside. I only had one day on Friday where I had a $700 red day. In February, we had a $2.3 thousand red day. We had other $1,000 red days. Here's almost a 2001. We had multiple days where we closed green, but I would have a $2,000 red trade. That January we had only one red day. That's good. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to do a recap with everyone tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, we fixed this issue on imported entries. The table now slides. Let's go back here a little bit. Hey, WAFU is actually doing pretty good. Like, you can't really complain about WAFU. This ticker is inching along. Oh, look at this nice little pullback there. I think I stopped trading maybe too early today, but I don't really regret it. I think I should have been more vigilant on WAFU. We had some really good setups there. Perfect pullback just now again. Nice little 4% whacker. Congrats to anyone nailing WAFU. I really gotta say, this is looking pretty good. We do have that upside till 15, so could be good just to keep on squeezing it. Anyone trading this one right now? Look at that volume. Really nice. Yeah, okay, well, either way, I'm done with the day trading. But yeah, absolutely beautiful chart on WFAU. I just can't stop staring at it. It's nice to see that our IRA is going a little bit in the right direction today, but overall it's just so slow. DISC, DISCB, Discovery. Hold on, where was that just now? Fifth letter on ticker list. What does the B stand for? Where is it? Class B shares, Class A shares, and what is K? Non-voting shares. Okay. Yeah, that was the liquidation from the hedge fund and a few other things going on. They had a divergence on the RSI as well. You always got to be careful with divergence, guys. That's always a big red flag. Obviously, hindsight is 2020, but we do talk about it quite often here. Yeah, that's depressing if you own Discovery. That is not fun. Look at that cute penguin. Congrats to anyone that got the dip off that. I mean, freaking exquisite dip. Yeah, this is the hedge fund. Archie goes. That went belly up. Can't. Viacom also declined. That was the other one. Yeah, you probably can't go wrong with buying Discovery. I mean, I don't see this company disappearing, but definitely do your own due diligence. I haven't fully read into this as well, so I can't really fully comment on it, unfortunately, at the moment. But yeah, I mean, they even said fire sale right here. I also feel like it's a fire sale, but again, I have to do my full research on this topic. WAFU keeps running here. Boom! So it hit the target of 15. I wasn't totally sure, but that was kind of my price target, and it nailed 15 perfectly. I love the volume on this one. Really picked up. $200 million volume on it. Awesome, guys. I hope you're nailing this one as well. Beautiful. The RKDA sell-off. Some buyers coming in this one again, but it's just not that interesting. Always want to be trading the best and leaving the rest. I mean, WAFU is just, killing it. Heck yeah, Bo. That's what I like to hear. 1.175. Boom. All right, guys, keep on nailing this one. It's looking super juicy. I'm not sure how much over 15 is going to go. I'd be probably careful in these areas, but I'm always over cautious anyway. I'm going to let you guys get to it. Hopefully I won't distract you anymore. And yeah, let's get back to it tomorrow then. Let's hope Thursday is going to be a little bit hotter. I love the fact that we're seeing action right now. Even if I'm not trading it makes me excited for what's going to come tomorrow. I like the bullishness that we're seeing. We've had a bit of a 3-day lull here. And lately, a lot of the activity hasn't been pre-market. It hasn't been the market open. It's been like I said, in pre-market, kind of like 11 to 12 and then power hour again. So maybe we're going to see a little bit more of that. Maybe I'm going to have to, I don't know, stream a little differently. But I don't know. For now, we'll just play it by ear. Big support here at 14.3. Could be a buy potential. I'm not sure if it's going to have a second breakout past 15. So if I bought this pullback, I think I would trade it very quickly. But we'll see. Hopefully, Romoli. Hopefully. So I'm praying for that. Yeah, you don't go broke taking profits, so it's never a bad idea to take some, especially here at 15. I mean, 15 is a clear, big resistance zone. So maybe it's gonna have that dip back to 14.3, and then it's gonna have a second attempt to move back above 15. But I don't know, we'll see. Or it's gonna pump already prematurely, and then I'd be extra nervous. Yeah, here it goes. Yes, I would have tried to close out right there if I was long it. And then I would consider buying back at 14.3 if it reaches it. I don't know if it will. Also depends how it reaches it. 14.6, 14.5. No, I'm not sure if it's going to go much lower than that. Definitely people dip buying this like no tomorrow right now. Boom, 5.6, 5.2. That could have been the support. Second size, if I was long, I'd probably think about it right now. A move into the 50s would really, like, even the break of 50 would really be the one that gets me the most excited. Question is, are we going to get that move over 15? You know, that's what everyone's kind of thinking about, also worried about. Or boom, 15. I'd be selling on the break of 15. I would be out there. Boom, that would have been my trade. Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda. But I said I was done. It was a good opportunity though. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to start going crazy if I keep looking at the market. Nice tickers, though. Congrats to anyone that kept on nailing it. I mean, we had some good opportunities. They were just like, you know, kind of slow in coming, so you had to be like really patient for them. But awesome stuff, guys. Another nice green day. Nice to end the month green, so I can't complain. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades, and I will see you then first thing tomorrow for the last trading day of the week. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. I really do appreciate it, and take care, guys. Ciao.